Hello everyone, I am Anuja Shrivastava and today I am just going to teach you the last part of this chapter, electricity and magnetism in class 7. And in this video I am just going to teach you about the battery. In previous video I already taught you about the battery, but here I am just going to tell you how the battery is formed and how much voltage it can provide. So as you know, what is battery? It is a combination of cell. बहुत सारी सेल्स को कंबाइन करके हम क्या करते हैं, बैटरी बनाते हैं, सो दैट इट कैन प्रोड्यूस द हायर अमाउंट ऑफ electric energy. Okay, so normally if you want to discuss the voltage of cell, I already teach you, it is approximate 1.2 to 1.5 volt. Only this much voltage of a cell is there. Okay, which can produce a small amount of current. So it is going to produce the small amount of current. Okay, so if a small amount of current is there, so it is not sufficient to run the huge capacity toy and the battery and the other thing. So for that we are just combining the cell one to the another. Suppose this is the one cell, this is the another cell, so we are just going to combine the different cell with the positive terminal to the negative. That means one positive terminal is attached by the negative terminal. So in this way the cell is working. And if we are going to working the battery, so they are mostly appear to be in the series connection. आप इसको ध्यान से देखेंगे, it is just like a series connection. Or if we are going to make the battery, so battery can provide the voltage of approximate 3 volt, 6 volt and so on. Why the 3 volt and 6 volt and so on? Because 1.5 2 cells are there, so they make the 3 volt battery. 6 volt, 4 cells are going to make the 6 volt battery. That means as per your requirement you can add the cell and make the strong capacity of the battery. Okay. Now let us see the another topic, and the name of this topic is resistor. So resistors, I think you are just thinking this is a new word for you. Yes, it is a new word for you. And what is resistor? It is the device that resists the flow of electric current. What it's do? It's just resist the flow of electric current. ये इलेक्ट्रिक करंट के फ्लो को क्या करती है, रेजिस्ट करती है. ठीक है. एंड द रेजिस्टर्स हैविंग देयर लिमिट थ्रू विच दे कैन रेजिस्ट द फ्लो ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक करंट. दैट मीन एज पर देयर लिमिट, उनकी जितनी लिमिट होती है अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट लिमिट वो क्या करती हैं, फ्लो ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक करंट को यूज़ करती हैं. ओके, सॉरी, रेजिस्ट करती हैं उनको, उनकी पावर को रेजिस्ट करती हैं. Okay, now resistance or value of resistor is measured in ohm. ये जो resistor होता है it is measured in ohm. This is the you can say easily it is a measure. That means the resistors can be measured in ohm, okay, which is relating with the voltage current, and the symbol for ohm is like this. In simple way you can use the omega word. Okay, so that means resistor को हम कैसे measure कर सकते हैं, through the ohm. And the resistors, these resistors comes in different varieties and shapes. And as per your requirement you can use these resistors, that how much how much electric current you want to resist. And it is also a kind, the resistors of the kind has color code which show the value of resistors instead of writing the resistance on its circuit body. That means you can say that resistors are comes in with the different color code. बहुत सारे color code में आते हैं. So as per your need you are going to use that particular circuit resistor, and there is no need to write the amount on that circuit, because that color code is going to define the power of that circuits, power of that resistors. Okay, now let us see the another topic, electrical circuit symbol. Now what is electrical circuit symbol? When you are going to make the circuit, जब आप कोई circuit बनाएंगे in the senior classes, so you are going to use some symbols through which you are going to complete the single symbol. That means when you are drawing the electrical diagram, जब electricity से related आप कोई diagram बनाएंगे, at that time you are going to use the symbol. और इन symbols के through हम क्या कर सकते हैं, उस electric diagram को complete करते हैं, because everywhere you are not going to write about the name that this is the resistor, this is the battery, this is the switch. So instead of writing that things, you are using the symbol. And one symbol I already taught you, that the resistor. So let us see whatever the symbols are there and what they are using. So previously when I have drawn the diagram of closed circuit and open circuit, at that time I have drawn the diagram like this. Okay, if you have remember. Okay, so this type of diagram, here one battery is there, one bulb is there, one switch is there. So let us see whatever the symbols are that. So if we want to present the cell, so for the cell we are using the symbol like this. One shows the positive terminal, one shows the negative terminal. If you want to show the battery, as you know, battery is a combination of cell, so you have to make 2 or 3 cell over here. That means 1 cell, 2 cell, 3 cell, and so on. As per your need, you are using here. If you want to open switch, okay, switch is there which is open. So how you can make the open switch here? It is just like this. This is the open switch. If you want to make the switch closed, so how you can make the closed switch? In this way you can make the closed switch. Okay. If you want to make the bulb, everywhere I have drawn the bulb diagram. It is just like this. Okay. And this is the bulb which is not glow. If we want to show the glow bulb, that means कि bulb जल रहा है, so we can make like this. Okay. Now if you want to show the connecting wire, so this is the symbol of wire. And if you want to show the resistor, which I have taught you right now, so this is the symbol for the resistor. Okay, like this. This is a symbol for the resistor. So in this way you can show the different symbol and you can use it for the making electrical diagram. Okay. Now let us see the very easy topic, that is the electrical conductors and electrical insulator. Electrical conductors. So in class 6 you were also studied about the conductors and the insulators. So what are electrical conductors? So electrical conductors are material that do not have electrons which are free to move around. Electrical conductors are the materials which are free to move electrons around them. That means जिनके थ्रू इलेक्ट्रॉन्स मूव कर सकते हैं, दे कैन कंडक्ट द इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. इन सिंपल वे यू कैन से द कंडक्टर्स थ्रू विच इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कैन ईजिली कंडक्ट, दे आर नोन एज द इलेक्ट्रिकल conductors. And if you want to see the examples of electrical conductors, so it is just like copper, gold, aluminium, then after silver, lead, iron, number of examples are there. Okay. Next is the electrical insulator. So what are electrical insulator? Electrical insulator are the material through which electricity cannot flow, जिसके through electricity flow नहीं होगी, just like the plastic, wood, glass, etc. Because when the electricians are doing the electricity work, they are just try to stand on the plastic, wood and glass because they protect them from the electrical shock, and you all are observing this. Okay, I hope you are knowing that electrical conductor and insulator, because it is also very important topic. द मटेरियल्स विच कंडक्ट द इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, वो मटेरियल जिनके थ्रू इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंडक्ट हो सकती है उन्हें हम क्या कहते हैं, इलेक्ट्रिकल कंडक्टर्स कहते हैं, ठीक है. इन योर बुक सम डिफरेंट डेफिनेशन मे बी ऑल्सो गिवन, दैट मीन्स मे बी इट इज़ रिटन इन योर बुक इलेक्ट्रॉन्स विच आर फ्री टू मूव, वो इलेक्ट्रॉन जो किसी सर्किट में मूव हो सकते हैं. तो जब इलेक्ट्रॉन मूव होंगे तभी तो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी मूव होगी, कंडक्ट होगी. सो सेम वे द मटेरियल्स थ्रू विच इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंडक्ट. एंड इंसुलेटर क्या होते हैं, द मटेरियल्स थ्रू विच इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कैन नॉट कंडक्ट, जस्ट लाइक द प्लास्टिक, वुड, ग्लास, डायमंड, pure water, paper, number of things are there. Okay. So this is all about this chapter, electricity and magnetism, and I will meet with all of you in the next chapter. Okay, till then, bye bye, thank you.